welcome back. It's been a while, so I apologise that I've been absent, but unfortunately life and work takes over and I just stream when I can stream. I hope you've been well. Let's just give myself a quick refresher. I believe I spoke to the mayor, I've spoke to the broad in the shop, I found a blooded knife. Oh, I've just rescued Headless Nick, which is for a future quest. I think I saved it just after talking to him and starting that quest, which obviously when the time comes we will divulge into that a little bit more. But right now it's still about exploring the village of Seal, and then we're going to go to Wilds once there's anything I can remember into Seal and the village enough to survive in the wild. There we go. We're all linked together. We've all got with me Dora, Frank, Whitlock, which is a ferret, myself, Gretchen, Ranger, and their doctors from the Ranger, but we are going to find a wolf rat. I believe it's just out in the wilds to the north, and then down a well, and first get a water companion. But I'm going to fight before I can get the companion. Let's just quickly got a chat with one, the chat, so not playing locally. Somewhere around the lengthy wide block. Headless Nick, Stark Statue, Mysterious Word, right, Mysterious Murder. Tonight, Captain Arrows looks at your suspicion saying serious murder for Crab, so we'll go to the Crabbit. Think you just walk it? No, you can smash the door down. Actually, so this is a good place to start crafting stuff in here. Oh. So 41 damage to him, 4 damage at attack. Not breaking that down in time to him. Oh, there's actually someone in the crab in it. So myself locked it. If memory serves me.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
Come now, it's just a turn of phrase.
Will you please turn your phrases out?
An extra gold piece and now I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. And so what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
cheese? Tomatoes?
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Ha! The closest I come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than Saffron's, I dare say.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
I've spoken to Aureus. Let me inside, please.
Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the Captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pocket.
Source was in play here, or
We've been teleported somewhere. Do-do-do.
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Right, so here we are. At Source and HQ, or what will be. Let's look around. Got anything to do? Pick up.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume. By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? Two Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
At the end of space and time, are you back?
Perhaps my newfound comrade, but that is hardly our chiefest concern. We stand on a tiny vestige of space and time, and the ground is fast shrinking beneath our feet.
Is it too loud?
It's good you appeared, however you did it, precisely when and where you did, or you might have found yourself free floating in empty space.
God, it was locked. Wasn't sure.
Oh, but I suppose I should make a proper introduction. Zix-Zax the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and, hopefully, all that is to be.
Okay. Why is this place, as you say, shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
How can time come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Okay. So, use telescope.
You know, I think that imp might be quite
mad. Yes, I quite agree.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's...
They look you. Guess wings following. Oh, the portal is...
The portal has become active. Fantastic. The portal. It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
Can we first discuss what we do through the looking lens?
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
So you believe we're somehow connected to this point?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
What lies in this ball?
Though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered.
Okay.
In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than...
Oh, please don't keep me in suspense.
But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Okay, through the portal then.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Just jump into a fiery hole. Why not?
Yes, just as I hoped. There she is. There it is. Come, don't delay.
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You always.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
Well, if you really are a true weaver of time, I imagine you already know the answer.
If any other being in Rivellon asked me about the details of their comings and goings, I could describe them down to the minutest of details. But you are different. Of you I see nothing. I know nothing.
Okay, so there's no fate set for me.
So please, do tell me, how did you arrive here?
Well, it was a stone. Strange stone that saps us from almost the rebellion to this plane amongst the stars.
A stone? So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yeah, that's what happened. Have you seen this before?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work.
Okay.
Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see.
Okay.
But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
Starstone, okay.
But like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone.
Sounds a bit keen on making mouse press there. Zigzag says, "But Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see it all? You have not woven that could ever be your tapestry."
Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say. But I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
Okay, so what is a starstone exactly, and where does it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. A secret lost, even to me.
Ooh.
Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
No.
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
Ooh.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
These stones can heal history. We must seek them out. We are source hunters of rebellion. We are a mission that doesn't involve chasing down magical stones. No, we'll go with option one. If these stones heal history, we must seek them out.
Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why, it seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Yeah, that'll be the sorceress we met at the beginning. That summoned the zombie skeleton things on us.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the Void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void.
Sounds simple. Not.
Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
Well, I don't really have a choice. Right. Riffraff.
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Well,
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
we have to know a reaction to the star, so there must be something on this, as mad as it may seem. Or Zigzags and the Weaver. I need more evidence before I buy into this. Yeah, I need more evidence.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
Yes, we do.
I am the last test. The last test. The last test. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my four sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me.
Okay. Treasure hunt. Let's have a quick look around and see what we've got. So these are all inactive portals. What have we got here? Inactive portal. What is this? Anything in the vases? What if I put a vase into that? What happens? Nothing. But there's 4 vases and there's 4 tiles. There's got to be some significance, right? No, it didn't do anything. So that's clearly a snow realm, a lightning realm, a fire realm, and an earth. So we've got earth, Aerith Urge, I can't remember what they're all called, but earth power, fire power, lightning power, snow power. Right, that's simple enough. What have we got anything else up here? It's a portal to the observatory. We've just come from the observatory. Oh wow, there's a lot of portals to discover up here, aren't they? Well, okay, so we do have a long time ahead of us. Confession time, we've never actually completed this game from start to finish. My first playthrough, my only playthrough, I kind of got stuck on a fight that I couldn't win. So I've got some experience with it, but I've never completed it. So if I complete this with you guys, it'll be fantastic. Right, so to the first garden. We go there. It says to the first garden. Can we do anything here? Anything to touch? Pick up? No? Okay, to the first garden. Interesting. Yeah, I think on my playthrough I only managed to unlock about 10 of these portals. I can't remember, it was on an old PC. And obviously the save files are long lost since then. It's just options, game, control type. I'm not using a controller. I also realised it was controller compatible. Difficulty, actually click difficult at any time, that's good to know. And dual dialogues, does it actually tell you what it does? No. Control button of scaling, show subtitles, yeah, give subtitles, dual dialogues, that'll be, I'm assuming that's sound and audio. I think that might be where you see right above them. So video. I don't change my resolution. So I've got display my windowed one full screen. Apply. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, there we go. What are we doing here? Oh, there we go. Set myself out full space there. Because that blue bar at the top was just bugging me. I'm pretty sure it's probably bugging you guys as well.